Welcome to Design Disasters. I'm Joseph LaMagna. That's Brendan Porath. Brendan, we got a fun one today. This is Lake Junaluska Golf Course in Waynesville, North Carolina. It's about a 250 to 300 yard hole. This is the 14th. Situated kind of along a road here. And what this emailer calls out, it's according to the two locals that this emailer played with, it is a top 5 worst hole in America. You get to the tee, it's only 250 to 300 yards total. However, what is not advertised, the emailer says, is that there are 3 enormous power poles perched right on the top of the hill that you need to hit over to get to the fairway. 3 poles cover the entire area you should be aiming for. The fairway is also kind of a layered bowl, he says, that feeds to the right, so it's even harder to find the fairway. I mean, Brendan, what's your reaction to seeing some of these pictures?
Looks like a hard turn left, and that there's some sort of man-made infrastructure in the way, coming in hot and heavy. Which, you know what, sometimes you just have to work with what you got. Sometimes you got to work your way around what the power company has put there or what God has put there, and you make a golf hole with what you can.
Yeah, I mean, so I think what makes this super tough, it's pretty, if you're not going to hit the power lines there, the poles, it's a pretty narrow spot you're hitting into. And then as the emailer says, the green is also kind of blocked out by trees. So a lot going on here. Brendan, is any hole that has power poles on it a bad golf hole?
I think by definition, that means it's not a good golf hole. But this one might be so bad it's good. I kind of like them as aiming points, aiming sticks, so to speak. And I would like to know what the local rule is when you ding it off the pole or hits the wire. Presumably it's a reload situation because they're perfect aiming points, as the emailer notes.
Yeah, we complain sometimes about aerial golf. Maybe the solution to that is having like field goal posts. You have one power pole on one side, one on the other. Like, let's start getting creative with how the ball moves in the air. Maybe I like it.
But does it get worse up at the green? Or it's just it becomes a tough green to hold?
I think it's mainly just that there's a lot of trees here. You can't really tell from this Google Earth picture, but there's trees overhanging the side. So you got to thread the needle on the tee shot, avoid these power poles here, and somehow find the fairway, then hit a little flip wedge, I guess, to the right half of the green because the left side's blocked by trees. That's a design disaster for me.
I like the ambient highway noise. So design disaster as well.